Well, basically, we're sitting here at Extura, and Extura is a company of funeral insurances. And I'm the commercial director at this company, and I've been in this position for more or less 2 years now. Where I never expected to be in this business, it was until the opportunity was presented to me to become the commercial director at this company, and I said, sometimes you have to go outside your comfort zone in order to grow. And this was extremely outside of my comfort zone to join a company that deals with the business of actually death. So I said, why not? Let's go for the challenge and let's see how we can transform this company into a great company. And building on that notion, I decided, you know what, I'm just going for this challenge and we'll see where we end up. Humans of Willemstad was inspired by, let's say, one of the biggest global projects right now, which is actually the Humans of New York page. And it was based on a very simple notion that every one of us here on the planet, every 6 billion, 7 billion of us here on the planet, we all have a story, we all have something to tell. We often spend our time on stories about celebrities, famous people, politicians, etc. But the most interesting stories, or at least the stories we can relate to, often come from very normal, down-to-earth and humble people, just like you and I. And we said, how amazing could that be if we could replicate a story like that, a success story like that in Curaçao? And that's how Human of Willemstad was born 2 years ago. At this stage, I would consider myself a serial entrepreneur. I've been involved with, I've been involved in many other startups, of which I would say the epicenter of the hallmark of it all is, of course, the Skèmpi online music streaming service, which we've launched in 2012. So we've been actually busy with this for 3 years now and up and running for 2 years, conquering the world of Caribbean music around the region. I must say that after living on the island for 2 years, I decided how great would it be to also check in the region what other opportunities there would be for young entrepreneurs like us. And that's how I encountered a few partners in Colombia. And together, let's say, I think it was 6 months ago, we started a startup in real estate in the city of Medellin in Colombia, which is, of course, one of the most progressive cities on the planet, and especially in this region of the world. And we're now building on that startup to make it big and make it successful. I would say in most common terms, a transformational leader. But more specifically, I think what makes me the way I am is based on 3 things. The first one being that I'm extremely curious. I'm extremely curious about finding out everything about everything. So curiosity is something that always drives me. The second thing is I try to learn a lot and learn as fast as possible. I think in this ever-changing speed of the planet, how fast things are changing nowadays, it's very important to know what's happening around you and also learn from it. And the third one, and I stressed it a lot of time, is the people you work with. Work with people that are smarter, work with people that are better than you. That is the key to success. And if you work with those people that are smarter than you, the most important thing to do is perhaps you can tell them what to do, but never tell them how to do it. I mean, that would be the greatest pitfall for you as a leader if you hire somebody who is smarter than you, is better than you in doing something, and then you tend to tell him how to do what he has to do. It kills creativity, it kills autonomy, it kills the creative fluids that you need to make it happen. So that would also be my message to the other leaders to join us in that effort.